Okay, so I think that we've all come to a place where it's time to stop just dreaming about it and start living the dream. Stop dreaming about exotic vacations and places that you'd like to go. Stop dreaming about opening your own business and start living the dream. Stop trading your time for money. Hi, my name is Michael Norman, and I'm going to show you what I've shown countless thousands of others all around the world on how to start their own digital business so that you can take the vacations you deserve to take, so that you can have an inheritance that you can leave for your children and your children's children and start the business you've always desired to have. Join me for my one-day webinar August 30th. I'm going to show you exactly how you can start your own business with minimal startup. You don't have to have thousands upon thousands of dollars to start. I'm going to show you how you can start quickly and easily and get to a place where you can have your $10,000 day, your $20,000 day. It's all possible. I've shown people how to do it over and over again, and I can help you do the same. So join me August 30th, 9 a.m. Click the link below and be a part of this one-day digital CEO challenge that is literally going to change the game for you. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there because I'm going to give you all the tools, the tips, and the techniques you need to have a $10,000 day, $20,000 day. It's all possible. And the best part about it is you do not have to be a technical whiz kid, nor do you need to go to a four-year university to learn a whole brand new skill set. I'm going to show you in one webinar how that you can change the very trajectory of your financial future. Join me August 30th. Make sure you click the link below and be a part of this one-day digital CEO challenge. I'm looking forward to seeing you then. Well, welcome once again to Songs in the Night. Why am I talking so loud since it's supposed to be nighttime? Okay. Welcome to another edition of Songs in the Night. Yours truly, Michael Norman. So glad to have you with me on another Monday night to share in our love and our affection for music. And I've got some music for you tonight. And before we get started, I want to invite you to invite a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tune in and enjoy this celebration of music. I've got some new, some old, mostly old. I like a lot of old music. Go figure. But nevertheless, we're going to get into it. So again, tell a friend, and let's enjoy the music together. So I'm going to start off with, I call it the anthem because, you know, it's the first song I did on my first album. It's called Come With Me from the album Eternity. And I've been promising and procrastinating to get this album, the next iteration, the volume 2 of the album Eternity. And guess what it's going to be called? Back to Eternity. Why? Because it's taken that long to get it done. But I promise you, it's coming one way or the other. It's going to get here. All right, so we're going to get into the music here on Songs in the Night with yours truly, Michael Norman. Let's get in. Come with me. Come with me from the album Eternity. That came out. Whew, I think that was two. Lynn, I see B. Lynn was there now. She was there at the my release. That had to be what, 2010, maybe 10, 12, somewhere up in there. So it's overdue for the remake, but life has just been lifing. How about that? Okay, let's get into some more music. I call this Overload. Don't know why. It's just that. If you got a better title, you let me know, okay? Here on Songs in the Night, let's get into more music. It's called, again, Overload. That's another one from the album from many years ago, and from the album Eternity. That's one actually that's on the editing block, so I'm going to actually redo that one and kind of revamp it for the next iteration of that album. So I promise you, it's coming. It's coming. Okay. All right. This one's by special request. So I had to go back in the vault and learn this one. This is an old whining song. Hopefully I don't get dinged for this, but here you go. Okay. Goodness, Mercy, and Grace by the Winans. Let's go.
Another day I could not face without your goodness, your mercy, your grace. I could not live in this terrible place without your goodness, your mercy, and your grace. Another day I could not face without your goodness, your mercy, your grace. I could not live in this terrible place without your goodness, your mercy, and your grace. Another day I could not face without your goodness, your mercy, your grace. I could not live in this terrible place without your goodness, your mercy, and your grace. I couldn't even go to the corner store if I didn't know your arms of protection were around. Couldn't even ride in a city straight car, or even take a trip out of town. This is what I do. I stay at home, locked up in my room, with all the windows and doors shut tight. Now I'm free. I can go where I wanna be, and know that everything's alright. Another day I could not face without your goodness, your mercy, and your grace. I could not live in this terrible place without your goodness, your mercy, and your grace. Could not face without your goodness, your mercy, your grace. I could not live in this terrible place without your goodness, your mercy, your grace. Another day I could not face without your goodness, your mercy, your grace. I could not live in this terrible place without your goodness, your mercy, and your grace. Without your goodness, your mercy,
That's a blast from the past. The music of the Winans. And thank you for that request there. Actually, one of my good friends, Fred Adams, we used to sing that all the time. And so I'm excited for that request, Trace. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right, we're going to keep the music going here. Another one of my favorites. I think, Lynn, you'll like this one again. You've heard it, but it's always good to hear it again. So, again, for you who are listening, I see you Life After 60. You've got a request? Let me know what it is. And you can either put it in the chat or send it to me at, look, I got so many emails. I'm trying to figure out which one. MCN Productions at Gmail. And let me know what it is. And if I don't know it, I'll learn it and present it. If I do, of course, I'll play it. All right. This one's a throwback as well from back in the day. Okay. See if you can recall this one. Well, folks, that about wraps it up for this edition of Songs in the Night. Did I go over time? Oh, okay. That clock is fast. Okay. All right. So I want to say thanks to all of you for tuning in tonight. I trust that you've enjoyed the music. Looks like you did. At least. Oh, that's Sean. Hi, Sean. Oh, my goodness. It's been forever. Oh, I'm getting so old. Anyway, so glad to see you guys. Bishop E.B., blessings to you, sir. Thank you for joining us. Tracy, I see you. B. Lynn, of course. My writer, Michael Nunn. Oh, that's my other homie. Everybody always calls him Mike Norman and calls me Mike Nunn. And for some reason, they get us mixed up like that. But that's all. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. We grew up in the same culture, neighborhood, styles, the whole nine. Doing life after 60. That's Team Scarborough. Bless you guys. Thank you for joining me. And of course, we're going to do the music all again on next Monday. Same time, same channel, right here. Of course, if you've got music that you'd like to hear me play, then all you got to do is say so. Drop me a line at MCN Productions. That's Michael Charlie Nancy. mcnproductions@gmail.com. And we'll see about getting it on for you as well. Okay? So again, I trust you've heard something that was of a blessing and maybe kind of made your night special, at least more relaxing, so you can woosah. Have a wonderful night, sleep, wake up tomorrow refreshed and ready to go about the day. Okay? And hopefully it'll carry you through the rest of the week. Of course, you get a little tired, you get a little weary, all you got to do is tune in to the playback. Just listen to the music again and enjoy it all over again, okay? Until next time, I'm praying for you. Do the same for me. Deuces.